It is time for the Week 8 picks.
Let's go.
Let's do a recap. What's our overall records? You can start first.
My overall record, there is a caveat to this one. I'm 16-19 right now. Nick has awarded me 2 wins for my whale play of the year last week when I chose the Patriots and I took them alt spread minus 15.5. It hits. So I was awarded 2 wins for that. I'm 16-19 on the year. My Ursulita is 3-4. My In This Economy is 5-3. My Becky is 6-2. The Toxic one, I'm 3-4. And my Trust Me, I am 1-6 on the board.
Yeah.
On the board with the Trust Me.
Yeah, I told George, I was like, listen, bro, you should have had the minus 29.5, which was fucking crazy. But I was like, yo, you know what? They covered this spread 3 times. I'm going to award you an extra win for that just because you posted about it and you gave it out last week. All right. I am 17-1. Ursulita's 2-5. In This Economy, 0-4 against the spread, 1-2 anytime touchdown props. But we do have the plus 550 Hertz parlay. So I feel really good about that. Becky, we're at 500. You beautiful son of a bitch. You. I am crawling back into your arms at 3-1. Toxic one, 5-2. Trust Me, 6-1. Have you noticed my order? It just gets better and better as we're going down the list.
Yeah, that's not fair, bro. My Trust Me is 1-6. So like the last thing people hear is like, this dude fucking sucks. He's really bad. So I did on at least the social media graphic this past week, I put fade and like over the trust. Like you should probably fade this. I will continue to do that until I get back to a reasonable record. 2 more wins and I'm removing that.
I'm cool with that. Since you got your first Trust Me on the board, why don't you lead us off with that one?
My Trust Me this week. How is it not Aaron Rodgers playing his team?
Yes, you son
I
of a
love
bitch.
the Steelers money line on this. I don't even need the points. Steelers money line plus 146. Yeah. This is a dream spot for me.
I'm gonna let you talk for me, but I'm just gonna say my Becky plus 3.5 Steelers. So continue. We're on the same side here.
We're on the same side.
Go ahead.
We're on the same side. There's a couple of things that I wanted to point out here. It's been a while since the Packers have played a game in Pittsburgh. Green Bay is 0-6 straight up in Pittsburgh over the last 50 years. The last time that the Green Bay Packers got a win in Pittsburgh was when Bart Starr lost to Chuck Noll. Actually, did I read that wrong? I think I might have read that wrong. Nick. Fuck.
What was it?
Can we take it from the top?
Yeah, we'll pick up.
My notes got fucked.
That's fine. Give me 1 second. Let me just write this down.
I appreciate you.
65. No, absolutely. Edit around here. Do your whole take over, and I'm going to edit it with me saying
Yep.
Steelers plus 3.5 is my Becky. Good.
Trust Me for this week is Steelers money line at plus 146. I love it here. The Mike Tomlin bounce back spot off a loss. Tomlin is 61-46 against the spread as a coach of the Steelers. He is 25-14 against the spread as an underdog off an outright loss, including 12-3 against the spread at home as a dog, coming off of a loss. So,
bro, you're missing the best part.
Rodgers sticking it to his old team. I mean, this is
he has a chance to become the 5th quarterback ever to beat all 32 NFL teams. He's not going to have another chance, bro.
This is it.
I'm taking the 3.5 because I'm putting on 2 condoms. George is going Monday Night Raw on that one with the money line. I'm for it, bro. I'm for it. But, dude, to your point also, right? 12-3 against the spread as a home underdog off a straight-up loss. This is a Tomlin spot coming off the bye week. Oh, mini bye, right? Because they played on Thursday. Yeah. And like, yo, truthfully about the Packers, I don't know yet.
I'm not sold.
I don't know yet. They're 4-1-1, and like that first week they beat the shit out the Lions, right? But there was the excitement of like Parsons got there, And it's the first time without Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn, Lions outdoors, et cetera, et cetera. So I'll give them that win, but they haven't really played anyone crazy that you're like, yo.
Yeah. And
they got into a shootout with the Cowboys that they should have lost.
Correct. Green Bay is 0-6 over the last 50 years playing in Pittsburgh. It's official.
Keep that funk alive, baby.
Don't go against the number here.
That's my Becky. That's your trust me. I'll go with mine, a little snake draft action.
Hit me with it.
Toxic one. 83% of the tickets are coming in on the Cowboys plus 3.5. I just think it's really simple. They are a different team when they play outside of Dallas. When they play in Dallas, indoors, this team is a juggernaut. Their games at home. Are you ready for this? They have scored 40, 44, and they've scored 40. When they play outdoors, it's a little bit different. 14 points against the Bears. They put up 37 against the Jets, but the Jets are still trying to find the win. And then they lost to the Panthers. The Cowboys, when they play at home, they are a buzzsaw. When they play on the road, I'm concerned. And I wonder if this Denver win is like a season turning point for them. Like, yo, we fucking stole one. We're in first in the division. And we're not favored to win the division. There's no way I could play the Cowboys, and they're just getting way too much attention and way too much money. That's why for me it's the toxic one. I know it kind of doesn't really tie into like our full toxic one, but you know, it's also a popular team, one of the most popular teams, the most popular team in the league. Just stay away from this Cowboys game. Way too many people are picking them to win. Yo, we just put up 40 plus. Yeah, just when you're at home, just a different team.
Yeah. And it's the year of the Bronco. The luck is in the stadium, bro. Like, I'm telling you that there's always that one team every year that is sneaking shit out that you know they're not as worthy as their record. The Broncos fit that mold.
Cowboys, Falcons. Love them when they play at home. Not a fan anywhere else. So just be careful with this one. What do you got next?
I'll hit you with my toxic one.
Okay.
I know this goes against a little bit what you were saying earlier with the Browns, but Patriots -7 at home versus the Browns and a Monday or on a afternoon start. There's something here that just shouts backdoor cover. The Titans were able to put up 10 points on the Patriots, which shocked the shit out of me. And so I do think that the Browns offense will be able to produce enough offense to keep them competent in this game. And, you know, it's easy playing the Titans, and then you think football's easy, and then you go in and Myles Garrett's lining up at defense end, and you're like, oh shit, I'm still in the NFL. Last week I thought I was back playing Division I college football, and no, I'm in the NFL now. And that's why, strictly defensive purposes, the Browns either take them or you pass on this Patriots-Browns game, because there's something fishy in the air. I don't believe in the Pats as much as I believed in the Colts.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're seeing the rise of both of those teams.
Yeah.
But I feel way more confident in the Colts.
Couldn't agree with you more. I absolutely love this take, because I'm going to tie in something with you. In this economy, for me, is the Ravens -6.5. All right. Check this shit out. I think we got to call this the fraud check parlay.
Okay.
We take the Browns +7 and we take the Ravens -6.5. Shout out to the AFC North. We're going to call it the fraud check parlay. What this means is this. Ready? Teams who didn't make the playoffs the year before and enter on a 4-game winning streak, both straight up and against the number, are 1-14-1 against the spread since 2022. The Pats and the Bears fit this mold.
Yeah.
And the Ravens, this is all hands on deck. If we lose this one, maybe there's a Derrick Henry reunion back in New England with his former head coach. Maybe Mark Andrews gets shipped over to the Buccaneers, reunites with his college quarterback. It's a fire sale. D-Hop, do you want to go back to Kansas City? They don't really need you, but maybe you go somewhere else. I think we do this, the fraud check parlay of the week. We take the Browns +7. We take the Ravens -6.5. Hell, I'm doing an alt spread on the Ravens -13.5.
Wow.
+240. I think they come off the bye. It's a kitchen sink game, bro. Chicago hasn't really played anyone good, right? They played the Cowboys at home. They beat the shit out the Cowboys, but they haven't played it. And look, the Ravens are 1-5, but they're gonna get Lamar back, coming off the bye. They're at home. It's just a kitchen sink. All hands on deck. We lose this. It's a fire sale.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens beat the shit out of them. Ready for this? +425. Derrick Henry to score 2 touchdowns. Come on, man. That's why in this economy.
And I can't put in the fraud check parlay because my Ursulita this week is the Bears.
How
+6.5.
How
so
you betrayed me, you son of a bitch.
That's why I just stood here idly by and I waited my time to tell you that it's ugly as hell. How would you bet against Lamar Jackson in a must-win spot? I think that things have gotten that bad, and I want to see the Ravens crumble a little bit here. And I am putting this bet in knowing that Lamar Jackson, this is a crazy stat, when facing opposing head coaches for the first time, 37-8 straight up, 24-21 against the spread. So Ben Johnson fits the mold. First time going and seeing Lamar, and I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is on this one. And I like the Bears enough in this game. They've put up 21 points or more in all their games this season. So I know that they're steady enough to at least give me a backdoor cover hope.
I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I like the total in this one, too. The total in this game, we don't really give out too many totals unless we really like one, but like 40, 49, I like it. Because even if it fits the game script, right? If Derrick Henry is running wild and so is Lamar, you could throw on the Ravens. So I think Caleb has a monster game too. I think this is high scoring, but I think it goes in my favor.
I don't think so.
Side wager?
It's an ugly one.
Coffee bet?
Coffee bet.
Right.
This is your Becky?
This is my in this economy.
Oh, that was your in this economy.
Yeah.
Oh.
In this economy for me.
In this economy, you're not giving people the value that I'm giving people, though.
Nope.
I'm giving the people the 49ers money line going to Houston to play the Texans. Short rest for the Texans. And by the way, if you peeped the way the Texans looked in the fourth, or really just in the second half of that Monday Night Football game versus the Seahawks, I've never seen a team more lost on offense than the Houston Texans are right now. Nick, it was comical. There was a possession in that Monday night game where CJ Stroud threw 3 fade balls, go balls, that were like 5 yards overthrown, 4 yards overthrown. The ball went out of bounds, and that was it. It was 3 and out. They were down by 15. It was a drive where you score, you have a chance to make something of this game. Their defense was keeping them in it. But the Texans' offense is so bad. And the reason why I brought up that drive is because after that drive happened, everybody on the offense goes to the sideline. Everybody was holding iPads, not talking to each other. Because, bro, they were watching it and they didn't know what to say. They were like, what do we do? Like, we're so fucking bad right now. This is the only option, is to try to go deep to, anybody that's not Nico Collins. Just doesn't make sense, but that's all you have. I say all this negative shit about the Texans to go, the 49ers against the Falcons this past week proved a lot to me. They were able to fill that Fred Warner spot pretty quick.
Yeah.
That middle linebacker that they had, I was extremely impressed with. His speed to the ball, his ability to command the defense. I like the 49ers a lot. And just based on the whole short rest situation, CJ Stroud 2-5 straight up on short rest, including 0-2 straight up when starting on short rest after a loss. He's at home and you're getting plus money on the 49ers. I love this one. And I even feel like this line might flip by the weekend and it might go to a pick 'em. It's practically there now, but
You don't trust me, do you?
wow, you're about to say the Houston Texans is one of your bets.
It's not one of my bets. It's the bet. Hey,
This has never happened before where we've had two head-to-head bets in our betting segment.
yeah.
So it's more than a coffee now.
And you're betraying the flagship pick of the show.
All right, hey.
This week has been a rough week for our
ride.
friendship.
I ride.
I'm on the Texans -1.5, and here's why. I love when a team looks shitty on primetime playing another team that looked goodish on primetime. Texans, must-win situation. You're looking at the Colts in the division. The Jaguars are ahead of them. And I love this spot here because the Texans, also a short week for them, but they're coming at home. But then you have the Niners that looked really, really good on prime time. They're a little hobbled coming in. Who knows who's going to play receiver for them? I think they could take away McCaffrey and then have Mac Jones beat them. The Texans' defense is not the issue.
Oh, yeah. No, they're really good.
The Texans' defense is very good. The Texans' defense,
3 in the league?
they should have, the plane ride back from Seattle to Houston, it should have been a civil war in that plane between the offense and defense. Bro, how we get so many turnovers and we lose
positive, the field position was nuts. Bro.
Yeah, and we lose by 2 scores? We need some home cooking in Houston. CJ Stroud at home. Listen, they have to win this game to save their season. And a team on short rest has faced the Niners 32 times in the 9 seasons that Shanahan has been the coach. The team on short rest is 11-21. So the trend isn't going in my favor. But man, I test, baby. I test. That defense is serious in Houston, and I think they play better. They play well on the road too, but at home, I think they play just as good. And this is a kitchen sink game. I'm gonna cook up a parlay. Must-win games for the week, right? You got the Ravens, you got the Texans. I got to think of someone else too. But I'm gonna have something in the Discord when the time comes for all the fans. But for me, trust me, Texans -1.5.
Wow. 2 head-to-heads. 2 head-to-head. I mean, do you want to go with your last one?
I have just my only one that I haven't given out yet is my Ursulita.
Okay, hit me with your Ursulita because I still have to put in my anytime touchdown parlay. I want to calculate the odds.
All right,
here.
so I'll let you cook up both of those. I'll go with my Ursulita, then I'll give you my anytime touchdown parlay. I got trolled by some of my friends and some of the fans saying that my week 1 anytime touchdown parlay was like 70-1, and then last week it was plus 800. They're like, yo, you're becoming everything you made fun of, like I said before. This week it's plus 600. Let me just give you the anytime touchdown parlay real quick. Ready for this? All right, plus 700. James Cook, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson, plus 600. That's anytime touchdown parlay. My Ursulita is the Bills -7.5. Simple handicap. Josh Allen versus bad teams coming off a bye. They're starting Andy Dalton. Everyone feels good about the Carolina Panthers. They're 4-3. How the fuck are they 4-3? Bryce Young is going to be sitting because he got the ankle injury. Like we said, Andy Dalton is coming in. I just think this one is like, yo, Buffalo, you need like a 40-17 win to remind people who you are. And I haven't liked how they've looked. You know they're still favored to be the 1 seed? Because the schedule is pretty much a cake. Like their only real hard game is at New England that they got to go play. Because then they have the Chiefs game, which is very difficult. But that's
New England's for everything.
Could be for all the marbles.
That's for the division.
Yeah, that could be for all the marbles. So yeah, for me, Bills -7.5 is Ursulita. In This Economy is Ravens -6.5. Becky is Steelers +3.5. Toxic one is the Cowboys +3.5. And my Trust Me is the Texans -1.5. Concluding with the anytime touchdown parlay from me, Cook, Henry, Barkley, Bijan +900.
You know it's National Tight Ends Week. I just wanted to make you aware.
Whoa, it is. It's the last Sunday in October.
I just wanted to make you aware because we did this last time where it was like, how the fuck do we miss National Tight Ends Weekend? And so, yeah, I just remembered, and I was like, we got to toss some tight ends in here. I mean, there's been guys, like Jake Ferguson, I feel has been a automatic touchdown every week for the Cowboys. Tucker Kraft's been doing good. I mean, I want to go with my anytime touchdown parlay, 13-1 again. Cameron Scattaboo, George Kittle, Jake Ferguson. 2 tight ends, and I'm riding with Scattaboo until he does not score one, bro. I think he's putting one in the rest of the year, and that offensive rookie of the year is mine. At 20-1 that I put him in during the middle of the fucking season. Proud of that one. You gave all your bets. I had yet to give my Becky.
Hold on, you just inspired me, bro. I got a 65-1 anytime touchdown parlay with the tight ends.
Go ahead.
All right, a little extra since you reminded me. Let's go with Kincaid, Dallas Goedert, Kyle Pitts, and George Kittle.
4-legger?
Yeah. 65-1?
I thought you were about to list off like 6 people. I was like, how did Nick just do all that clicking?
No.
I mean, noticing. Okay, I like that one.
National Tight Ends Day, baby.
National tight end you is going to happen. My Becky.
Good.
It's not a whale play of the season. I can't just do it every single week. But the Falcons alternate spread -13.5 is +172 right now versus the Dolphins. That's the one I'm putting in. Fuck the spread they're giving us. Alt spread that shit. I have never, in my last 5 years of doing podcast content for the NFL, have seen an organization in this much disarray. This is really bad. And this is like a elongated, prolonged, just, I can't fathom what is really going on behind the Dolphins front offices and their meeting rooms. Like, I can't even imagine what that is. The Falcons are going to embarrass the Dolphins in this spot. And usually when this shit happens, bro, like when teams are just about to dismantle, that's when you see the 55-3, 60-12 type of game. Like, I think this is one of those, like, oh my God, game of the weekend.
He gets fired on the way back into the locker room.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, bro, we're not going to even let you do the post-game press conference.
I'm trying to remember here. I think it was when McDaniels got fired from the Raiders. The Chargers put up 63 points on the Raiders. That was a home game.
Mm-hmm.
It was it. Went back to the locker room. Gone.
Hey, I just cooked this one up too, bro. Because you kind of inspired. We'll end with this one. Alt spread parlay.
Okay.
35-1. Ready for this? Baltimore -13.5. Falcons -13.5. Denver -13.5 at home against Dallas.
Wow.
I don't like the Cowboys outdoors. 35-1.